Look at her. Derrick Barry.
XXX.
Right. Now, we discovered when Derrick Barry came on our show that y'all had dated, and I did not know about that.
It's very interesting, and it was very many years ago. He had actually just moved to Las Vegas, and he'd only ever been in relationships with girls.
Wow.
And we met actually after he had got hired as the first Britney for an evening at La Cage at the Riviera. And we kind of just developed a friendship, and then it kind of just blossomed from there. So I was actually the first male relationship that he had ever been in. And we dated for probably a good 6 months at least. And he had an apartment at the time, obviously in Vegas. And I love interior design. So I was over there all the time. And his walls were really blank and boring. So I went and I painted his apartment for him. Actually.
Wow.
I did. I painted his apartment for him.
A lot of firsts for you and Derrick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Any thoughts on her current situation in a throuple?
You know, it's interesting because Nick San Pedro, amazing artist, incredible guy, and if he was to be with anybody that is truly so above and beyond supportive, Nick is that. And of course, Nebraska, who has really, I mean, she's really taken off in this drag world as well. And interestingly, because Nebraska actually used to work at Piranha nightclub and was not about drag at all. Mm-hmm. And then the three of them ended up together, and now he's doing drag. It's like, wait a minute, what's going on? But you know, they're a really great power couple. They really support each other, they love each other, and they're all artists. And who better to be with somebody than another artist?
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right, look at her.
Shannel.
Shannel.
Yay. Well, we have a little history.
You do.
I dated Shannel for a very short period of
Interesting.
time. And that's when I realized that two drag queens should probably not be dating.
Until your current situation.
Yeah, but that's like kind of a baby fetus for me. So.
Right, okay.
Excuse me. Something's in my throat. Shannel.
There's a little bit of Shannel left in there.
Yeah, well.
Oh my God.
I knew I should have spit. This is the thing. She is one of the most amazing MCs I've ever seen. I can go to her show and laugh hysterically till I'm crying because she's so funny. She's that gorgeous all the time. She's a perfectionist. I love that about her. One-on-one, we were great. It was hard to be with her in certain settings because she's very grand, and I'm not that way. And
You're like
remember,
Brittany Jane, just a regular girl.
I'm just a girl from the South.
Right.
I want my my grits and my fried chicken.
And my father's always looking for duct tape, y'all. Why? I don't know.
People like it. So there was one. You wanted honesty, so I'm gonna be honest. We were driving down the street when we were dating, and we got into a conversation, and she said, "Well, I just really don't think you could do what I do." And I was like, "Oh, what is it that you do?" And she's like, "No, I mean, like, I can come out on stage like in a gown and earrings and updo and glamour, and I just don't know if you can do that." And I was like, "Yeah, but I can come out on stage and do Britney, so I don't think you can do what I do." And that, for me, when you're in a partnership with people, and I never even talked to him about this, you're supposed to be so supportive of one another, and I didn't feel the support. I wasn't interested in coming out in a ball gown and updos and earrings. Like, bitch, I want to flip my hair. I'm not going to do that in a gown. And if I am wearing a gown, it's going to be a tearaway because there's a bathing suit underneath it. So I think it was hard for me to be with someone that thought I was so one-dimensional.
Right.
And didn't think that there's a lot of facets to what I do.
Yeah.
And I took a break from dating men because that was an interesting relationship. And then Nick and I started dating about a year later.
And you know, I think that that's why this works, because we do support each other 110%, and we work together interdependently, and we have fun together. There's no egos. It's really like a team.
Well, and it was such a learning experience for me because I would never tell him, I don't think you could do what I do.
Right.
he embraced.
I actually tell Derrick I don't think that I could do what you do. I couldn't.
And that's why he is this drag persona. You know, he's not looking to impersonate someone, and I love that. And I always tell him, you could do any makeup you want because you don't have to look like anyone.
That's right.
So have fun with it. Experiment with color. Like, be fun, be outrageous, be courageous, because you can really make a name for yourself in this business that way.
Love it.
I do love Shannel.
The Shannel tea was delicious.